You are now listening to a Doc Martin production.
Get those nerds! Frackin' nerds! They say the meek will inherit the earth. We say the nerds are already in control. Welcome to the Frackin' Nerds, episode number 307. I'm your host, Doc Martin, and joining me, well, he did take the time to put together his background. And no, it's not going to be a joke to go to Joshua, who has no background. It's our own Chris Class, who craves that hunt.
What is happening? I've missed you guys.
Well, we missed you too.
It's been far too long, gentlemen. It's far too long.
I apologize. I got locked into things in the last month and a half, and so I've been kind of busy and blowing off a lot of commitments and everything else.
That's what you want to call it. No, Doc, I can't hate you. I can't hate on you for that. It's when we used to do back row hecklers, I used to have to put a lot of that show together as far as like games and all that stuff went. So like you have a very structured way of doing nerds. You do all the work here. We just come in and want to talk, and we think it's like it just magically gets done. So it's cool, buddy. It's cool. I appreciate you squeezing us in.
And your most recent
having a little time for us.
Most recent episode, you were at the GI Joe Winterfest or WinterCon, which in essence was I showed up the next day and was noticing here. Let me take the pen off. That it was pretty much like a swap meet of GI Joe figures. Haven't seen the most recent Craven show and also like it. Because he needs more likes.
I appreciate that.
The interesting thing is, like, when I went there, I know you got some stuff. I saw this just sitting in a box. Let me turn around.
Yes.
Is this Shiva Force?
Shiva Force?
Shiva Force, which is I installed this when it originally came out in 2017 with San Diego Comic-Con. And come back to me, camera. Hello. There we go. And so it's got all the, I mean, the box is not the greatest looking box, but it originally retailed for like $100. I got it for like $40. It was just sitting in that crate that, when you were there for the Friday night, it was in a way better shape. Because when I got there Saturday, it's like shit had been just thrown everywhere. Like they just weren't caring about keeping their shit straight. So, no, I'm very happy with that.
If you're just listening to the show, if you guys aren't watching the Frackin' Nerds right now on YouTube, or even if you are, when you either get done or if you're listening to this on everywhere where you can listen to Frackin' Nerds, go watch the episode of Craven the Toy Hunt and find that there. Tell us where it is, and I don't know, comment on.
Oh yeah, no, he goes.
Tell us where like the point, like the point is, like the time frame. I don't know. Maybe I'll put people in for like a giveaway or something if people respond to it, because I recorded that. Like I go
I saw it. I go, I bought that.
That's why when you sent me a picture the next day and you're like, oh, this is what I bought, and I was like, dude, I totally saw that. Like I picked it up, I opened it, I fucking banged up the corners. I was like, if Doc's gonna get it, no, I didn't. Go check it out. It's on that video. That's funny, man. You saw it.
And then if you want to see what a certain wrestler they think I emulate, but he didn't really talk about it, you watch that episode.
It's one of the Hasbros.
All right.
It's not Rowdy Piper.
I was waiting for that because I'm like, oh shit. What do we? I was like, oh, he didn't say anything.
I know. That's what I was like. Well, he's at least should reference me. No, he just completely just like.
Yeah, I was like disappointed at the.
Sorry.
Do I have to cosplay him one day or something like that?
That would be amazing.
Oh, please do.
Hell yeah. At the end of every video I do, though, I always say, listen to Frackin' Nerds, follow them, and listen to Green Eye Bebop. I do the same thing. I look out for you guys.
Hey, when did you get the Cobra helmet?
Oh, that I got that for it was a Christmas gift.
Oh, well, there you go. I got that. Yeah, we just saw the
You told me about
and you posted recently that you yes, we are. And and then you got the Punisher version of Iron Patriot.
You can see that right there. The Punisher War Machine.
Yep.
Right there. It's up top.
A lot of masks there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put my Casey Jones on a couple nights ago, and apparently it was like, yeah, you can do that again. All right, cool.
Oh,
moving on, Joshua over there on the East Coast.
Nice, with a bag full of tricks.
That's right. She's as long as she wears her April O'Neil outfit, it's all works. Hey, Joshua, how are you doing over there?
Fucking A, I don't want to
Time
do
to
this.
time to test out that $1,000 camera you got there, Doc.
I think I'm gonna lose my dinner. Oh fuck. This is the worst. Hey, what's up, guys? It's good. It's good to be back on the show. Minus my lunch, dinner. Ugh.
No, Josh, I'm having a really good time. I'm having a very good, very, very, very good time.
Can we get on with the show?
All right.
Oh my god.
Well, remember to like and subscribe, especially on Craven's show and ours. We don't have enough fucking likes because nobody pays attention to us. You can also go to our Discord channel and talk. I think the most recent thing we were talking about was
Comic books.
comic books. Yeah.
Yes.
Big Brian V was on there. Believe me, if you want to know the hot shit to be buying, come to our Discord. Brian is on the point. He knows what will make you money ultimately.
I have a very good app that I just started using. It is called Key Collector.
Okay.
Go download it. It's
They're not a sponsor.
They're not a sponsor. A lot of the aspects are free, or it's $1.99 a month or $20 a year. I went ahead and spent $20 for the whole year. And it has every week. I just went to Greg's Escape, picked up my books this week, and it had a lot of things saying like key issues this week. I picked up like 4 books that it's like first appearance of this person. This is first Nightwing's new outfit. Turtles 125. It's the first appearance of this group called the Punk Toads or Punk.
Oh yeah, the
Frogs.
Punk. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, different shit that it's like it has key issues and it shows like dollar bin stuff. Like you go in a dollar bin, look for these books. It's like they might be worth a few dollars. Like it's called Key Collector. Check it out.
I mean, shit for $20. I mean, again, they're not a sponsor. Like, I mean, you'll pay for itself probably out within a month. I would say.
Is this the reason why you found the Fu Manchu Shang-Chi issue?
No, I was I was going through some back issues and I saw Fu Manchu and I was like, hey, that's what I'm talking about. They had a bunch of Shang-Chi there.
Well, on today's show, Zombified Marvel is getting a Kickstarter. Quantum Leap is coming back, and Wrap Your Face in Baloney. But first, Amazon is working on their first clothing store. Or what you'll do is you walk around the store, you'll collect the barcodes, and it'll tell you different colors, sizes, and then it'll send all your stuff to the dressing room, and then along with other suggestions. Like, would you guys use something like this? Or do you guys just order straight off online or something?
Order straight off online.
All right. And everything just fits for you?
Man, that's the thing.
I mean,
man.
That's the thing. I unless I'm ordering from overseas, usually anything I order in America, I want to.
Yeah, don't be a heavier guy in overseas stuff.
Yeah, so it's like when I order from America.
Why does this 3X fit like an extra large?
Yeah.
You fat American. You fat.
Yeah, so unless you're ordering from overseas, ordering in America, you know your size and you know what's gonna fit you and what's not. So it's like somebody got me a gift for Christmas and they were like, "Oh, this came from China."
Oh God!
I don't think the sizes are right, and I'm like, "You think?" I look like I'm looking like one of those chicks that wears slut shirts or something. My belly's sticking out. Like I honestly, I'll take a picture of myself in the shirt in the mirror so you can show it and be like, "Whoa."
Speaking of ways to keep yourself fat, Taco Bell has launched a taco subscription service for $10 a month. You can score 1 free taco a day for 30 days.
Wow.
You can either get yourself a crunchy taco, spicy potato soft taco, which I love, crunchy supreme taco, soft supreme taco, Doritos Loco, or Doritos Locos Taco Supreme, which really ultimately, if you're going to do that, get the Supreme because they're usually about $2 and it'll pay for itself quicker. Yeah. I mean, if the Taco Bell's really close and you don't have a lot of money, I mean, that's not a bad deal. That like go to your lunch.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that spending $10 a month to get one fucking taco off a menu is better than not having any money?
I'm just saying, if you don't have a lot of money and let's say
if you
spend
don't have
$10.
Hold on. If you don't have a lot of money, you shouldn't be fucking subscribing to a $10 a month.
It's $10. Where else? Like,
you
don't
have
one taco a day.
Yeah, if you had $10, that's one taco. I mean, that's usually enough calories for one lunch. Nobody.
For who? A child?
Hold on.
Like,
Let's see.
I mean, maybe if, now that you guys backed out on the weight loss challenge.
Whoa,
Yeah,
maybe you guys could.
Nobody backed out. I said I can't weigh myself right now because I just finished eating 4 hamburgers and French fries.
4 hamburgers.
That's the perfect time to weigh in because you weigh in heavy. That's the perfect time. So it's like you go drop a deuce and like tomorrow you already be down like 4 pounds. No.
I'd rather like weigh myself. I'm going to weigh myself within the next 24 hours and the picture will be there. But I don't want people like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. Joshua should be on my 600-pound life.
We don't even have to share it with anyone. That's the thing.
No, we can share. No, I want to share because it'll force my ass. Because like I told my buddy, I was like, we can start working out on Monday. You know,
you guys are still fucking skinnier than me, so I don't want to fucking hear it.
It's but that's all right. Everyone has different body types. It's all about encouraging each other.
Keep saying that, like it's like
it's all about encouraging each other. Like I want to lose, like I'd like to drop
this
20
fat
pounds.
fuck over here at 220, and I'm just like, I don't even know what the fuck 220 looks like.
But like that just it's all about encouraging each other, man, and helping you guys doing it.
You just want to win an extra $200.
Dude, we don't. It doesn't even have to be for money, man. It could just be bragging rights. It's just about like I need that encouragement, and I do so much better when I do it with buddies. It doesn't even have to be with. It doesn't even. We don't have to do any money at all. I'm okay with that.
I'm still down for it, and I'm gonna do it starting Monday. I already got my doctor's appointment for next month. So I'm taking this seriously. So this is my last week.
Mine and realized I'd gained 10 pounds since where I lost my weight. So I was like, fuck. So.
Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why.
Taco Bell subscriptions and shit.
For all that extra exercise you've been doing, you seem to be gaining weight. I
know. I was like, I've been doing a lot of exercise. I've stopped, but I haven't done my VR workout. That definitely like helped me lose weight and stuff. But I haven't.
Yeah, but. You've been doing some reality workout.
Yeah, I've been
it's all about encouragement. It's all about like helping each other, encouraging.
Fucking Chris Class, the fucking motivational speaker here. Yeah, man, come on, man.
Simon Dean and shit.
Fucking, I need you to reach your goal.
The Simon system.
Your goal is my goal.
Does he still live around here?
I saw him at Grady. I saw him at a GameStop at Mall St. Matthews like a year ago.
I think Cliff Compton still lives around here too.
I've never seen.
Does he?
I've never seen that guy.
Yeah. You ever seen?
Ever since CM Punk came back, he's been active on Twitter. I find that hilarious.
He has been. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I never got into him, but I always liked Nova. Nova was awesome, dude. And I think he's actually when I talked to him, he was in line, and I was like, Nova, what's up? And he was like, hey, brother, and like just talked to me like he knew me forever. And then he was like, hey, man, like right before he was leaving, he was like, you ever think about refinancing your house, man? I'm like the bank man, like Fifth Third and shit. I was like, wow. All right, thanks. Mike Bucci, I think's his name.
That is correct. Black & Decker is coming out with a $300 Bev, which is a robot bartender, kind of like a Keurig, where you actually put all your different alcohols that you would drink, and then you put in your little drink adapter, put it in, and it'll make your drink concoction as needed. So
I want that shit to look like from what is it? Book of Boba Fett, like Mos Eisley. Those robots that were like making the drinks. That's what I want. Fuck a Keurig.
Now the each of the pods costs about I think $15, and it'll make pods cost $15. You get a pack of 6, and each one makes a single drink. So you have to provide your own like tequila, rum, vodka, gin, and whiskey. Mm-hmm. And then you fill the water containers if it needs to use water for carbonation, and then it makes your drink for you.
That sounds cool.
What's your drink of choice, Doc?
I like Southern Comfort.
Southern straight up on the rocks?
Well, no, with a little soda.
With a little soda. Okay. Joshua?
Alcohol.
Well, he has a good time at Concave.
I do. I truly love just being that guy who has all that booze and just drinks nonstop. But if
vodka, water, and lime. That's
I mean, he
I like that
drinks
drink.
so much at Concave that he buys alcohol to carry around because he's too lazy to walk over to the place that you get your drinks filled up.
Oh yeah, I was there. That was all right.
Yeah,
That's
but
all right.
tell him the rule though, Doc. Tell him like
you can only have one cup each time.
Per.
You have to get back in line.
So I got to keep going back and forth when I can.
Now I wonder, like, I've never tested it out. Like, if you get like, there's nobody else in line, because there's a lot of times there's nobody in line. If you just throw it down, will they just fill it right back up for you?
I would assume so.
Okay.
You're abiding by the rules.
Yeah. I just remember going, can I get two? The guy just, dude with fucking thick neck is like, I'm like, fuck this. We're getting booze. I'm not doing this shit all the time.
Yeah. Sometimes it's easier to do that. Just like bring your own shit, man.
You know what? Next time we go, I think I'll volunteer to be to serve drinks.
I was thinking of that. Yeah. See how interesting it would be to like for an hour. Just
live stream it. Like, hey, what's up? Josh Caraballo here from the Fracking Nerds. I'm serving drinks. What's that? You want a Jack and Coke? Here's a beer.
Here's a beer. None of that bullshit jalapeno beer that we had the other time, though. Oh, that was awful.
You guys remember?
I was to try it.
What?
It was nice that there were those taps there in that room, in the podcast room where we were at. They had all those beer taps.
That's where they were serving, because that's where they were serving the beer, because it was only a beer concave. The one in February is liquor and
and 3 types of beer.
Oh yeah,
and that's the one that's been canceled, right?
Yes,
for no fucking reason.
No, it's the Omicron. They're worried that people could get COVID.
A cold? Yeah.
Do you guys ever do the thing where you took bologna and you cut out the eyes and make the face mask out of it?
No, because people don't play with food.
People do play.
I never did that.
Play with
that's a white people thing. You know that.
Hey,
right?
What do you mean it's a white people thing?
only white people
I never did that.
Shit like that. Like
you push the eyes out and they lay it on your face.
No, nobody does that.
I never did that.
Anyway, Oscar Mayer is making a skin color care mask that looks like the color of the bologna that they sell. The company claims the product will minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and it contains witch hazel, botanicas, and seaweed-derived ingredients. Apparently, we've lost class. He's just gone.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like, that's cool that they made a...
And it comes in the shape of a fucking bologna container.
Also,
it's real Silence of the Lambs.
Because I saw it in passing. Look, you know what? Kind of looks like Kennedy when he used to be fat. More like Kennedy.
It does.
It does.
That's more of his face.
Does. That's more of a Kennedy face.
That's more of a I'm annoyed with these fuckers look.
Yeah.
It is.
He gets annoyed with us real quick.
He makes that face.
Yeah.
Sourpuss face.
Joshua, I have to tell you, I just don't like that.
You know, man, you gotta get this insurance.
You didn't get the insurance?
I did, and like now it's like, hey, you gotta fill out this. You gotta fill out this. Yeah, it is. So far, everything that man has suggested to me when I asked him has gone to shit.
Oh no.
And I wanted to call him up like, don't ever I'm never coming to advice for you ever again. Like
he's not the one to listen to, huh?
No, he's not the one to get advice from. I'll tell you that. Don't.
So Joshua, in movie news, producer of Black Adam says there's many ideas for spinoffs and sequels. Do you feel this way?
No, for what the fuck are they gonna spin off on Black Adam? Like, are they gonna see? But that's the thing, though. I hate the fact that they're gonna make it seem like the Justice Society is something that dealt with him when I don't think he's had any interactions with the Justice Society in the comic books. I could be wrong.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Justice League for sure. Justice Society, probably at some point, but like that's very yeah.
It's just so weird that this is the thing that's going up against him to try to stop him when it should have just been Shazam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. But he wanted to be the main focus in the movie.
You still could have done that with him being the main focus in the sequel. like as the bad guy, and then it turns out there's like another bad guy pulling the strings, or something like that. But
like
the
making
fact
a
that
Sabretooth movie and not having Wolverine fight him.
yeah,
Like,
that's exactly it.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
It doesn't make a lot of sense, and you're just like, you're kind of wondering, does he even make a reference to like the wizard? And because there was a deleted scene in the first Shazam where they're like, who's that seat for? Like, we don't know who that seat is for. And you kind of see like, the hooded figure, but you don't know if it's him. But if you know the lore, that's him. It just sucks that, you don't see him going up against Shazam. Like, it just, and the fact that they're trying to make spin-offs off of things that really shouldn't have been introduced in that movie or with that character. Like, people are gonna be like, "Oh, those are the guys that got their ass kicked by Black Adam."
I think it's more of like with James Gunn doing Peacemaker, and
excellent show,
and
excellent fucking show,
and the Batman getting all kinds of spinoffs. Like, I think this producer is just like, "Oh yeah, of course they're gonna want to do Black Adam stuff." The movie hadn't came up, and nobody's excited for it.
Right.
I honestly, I just think like a movie that has been in production for so long, and all you want to do is show us like a behind the scenes type featurette, like as a trailer, it just doesn't sit well with me, and it makes me kind of go like,
yeah, I don't know. I haven't had high expectations for it whatsoever. I'm not one to like, shit on something before even seeing anything about it, but for Black Adam isn't one of my favorite, like, someone that I really give a shit about to begin with. And then on top of it, like, everything about it just doesn't seem right at all.
I think it goes back to what Joshua says, that it's taken so long to see anything and they've barely given anything else.
Right.
And like, I think it got finished up around the same time as Shazam 2, and they had a whole fucking teaser trailer for Shazam 2.
Yeah, because that like the director of Shazam kind of like responded to your tweet.
He did respond to me. Because I said, well,
did he really?
Yeah, because I was like, hey, congratulations on.
No, that's not what you did. That's not what you did.
What I do?
You say, hey, any word on Black Adam? Because that you finished before them. And he's like, well, actually, they finished before us. And then Doc, like a fanboy that he is, oh, that's great. Congratulations on your film.
I was being nice.
You could have just stood quiet. You could have just stood quiet.
Fuck The Rock.
Yeah.
Movie.
I'm like reading that going, what a little bitch.
Hey, congratulations on your film.
Congratulations on your film.
That's well, I mean, what do you want to do? Be a dick? He took
I'm going to be a dick. I was being a dick for Black Adam. Wasn't going to be like Shazam wasn't a bad movie. And it was actually more violent than Venom was, which surprised the fuck out of me.
Yeah, not a good one.
Well, Beavis and Butthead are coming back for a movie on Paramount Plus, and it looks like he's going to put them in their 40s, I think it is.
Really?
Yes.
So, are they going to be married? Are they going to have kids, you think?
I don't know. But you got to feel like South Park did this first now? Because they just did them aged up?
Well, because you know what the thing was? That kind of was just like showing how COVID lasted a long time. Yeah. I feel like this is just like the progression of their life. Like,
I hope they're not married. I hope they don't have kids because
there's no way.
They're still looking forward to like
40s. They're definitely not married still.
Well, I hope that they've never scored still, because that's the whole thing. Like, we're gonna score.
Nah.
I hope they've never scored.
They're like two incels, is what they are.
Yeah, like they just yeah.
Nah. I don't know. I feel like Daria probably fucked Beavis. Like. She made some bad choices one night, and she was like,
maybe
that seems kind of wild. She was drunk.
Or Butthead like paid Aeon Flux to hook up one night or something. So
Liquid
we're talking all about
you're just going to. I was staying in the same world of Beavis and Butthead, and you just like what the Mac's gonna fucking show up next to?
Hey, you never know.
Julie Winter,
big claw.
Did Daria move, like when Daria had her own show? Was she moved out of where they lived at, and she was at another place?
I thought it was she was in college or something, right? Or has that new series started yet?
Because that'd be cool if Daria pops up on that.
No, like they were doing a new Daria, but I think it was based upon that
Aubrey Plaza.
Jody. It's based upon Jody, and I'm like, who the fuck? Like, oh yeah, Jody,
her friend.
Jane was really her friend. Jody was like that kind of other character.
No, I thought Jody was the chick with the weird haircut.
No, that's Jane.
She started fucking her brother and she got mad.
Jody is the
not the blonde cheerleader, right?
Darker skin female.
Oh, I don't remember. Forgettable.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody remembers her, but they're barely doing a spinoff of that character. Maybe it's the same producer as the Black Adam. I'm not sure.
20 years later? Like,
yeah.
Hey, we're doing a spinoff of Daria.
On a side character that nobody remembers.
Of her friend? No. Of the cheerleader? No. Of the football player? No.
Who the fuck? Of her sister? No.
I didn't even know she had a sister. There you go.
Yeah, she had a sister. She was like the sister was the what's going on here? He's just playing with his fucking lights.
I don't know. I'm just fucking with these lights. Just seeing if any of them look better.
Sorry, we lost you with the Daria talk. Jesus
no, I'm listening. I'm listening.
I know you're listening. You're not participating. You're playing with your fucking lights.
I never got into Daria that much. It was more Beavis and Butthead in general. Daria was kind of, I don't know. Never got into it.
I know I watched everything on MTV animated. I just don't remember it as much.
Yeah. I was big into what was the State? The State was like my shit. Yeah.
I'm Doug. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
We're gonna go watch.
I want to dip my balls in it.
Yeah, chicken sandwich, Carl.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah, the State was great. The monkeys don't do it; they make a love. What a great show, man! You've never seen
the State? It's a bunch of the people that were on Reno 911. Just definitely check that out.
Oh man, it was outstanding. And you know, Beavis and Butthead, I was gonna say like, oh, I can't see like a movie, but Beavis and Butthead Do America was like, it was a great movie, especially for its time. Man, I really liked Beavis and Butthead. The little TV shows were just so great because, like, you know, they'd make fun of the videos and like you had the little tiny segments and it was just, so it's gonna be a movie, not another series.
That's gonna be a movie.
A movie, okay, that'll be interesting. I don't know.
Let's throw it together. Like you talked about the State. Who is like your top favorite? Like the State is considered my favorite sketch comedy group. There's a lot of good ones.
Sure.
Neil. Let's see who else is out there. The Whitest Kids You Know.
There's a lot.
Yes. So like Joshua, like who is your favorite?
I mean, I don't really have a favorite, but I grew up on the Kids in the Hall.
Okay.
And then,
yeah.
And then they kind of try to do something like that on Comedy Central, but they only last like one season. Those guys are pretty funny. And then The Whitest Kids You know. Like I never liked the Upright Citizens Brigade. I thought that was stupid.
I never was into it, and I did not like Amy Poehler for a very long time because I thought her characters were always super annoying on that show.
Yeah.
And then Parks and Recs really allowed me to kind of figure her out a little bit better.
I think like Mr. Show too. I don't know if you would consider them a comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a sketch comedy.
Dude, Mr. Show was outstanding, dude. But that was all around the same time, like, you know, 90s. That was David Cross is one of the funniest people like ever.
Bob Odenkirk's like making a name for himself in the last 10 years, like of just really separating himself from David, who's doing what Chipmunk movies recently.
I used to like him.
Weird. Like he's like, I read an interview with him, and they're like, he's perceived as a dick, and he's like, yeah, people think I'm a dick because I am a dick. He's like very to himself. Like if you watch his stand-up specials, you would go, oh, I understand why he is the way he is. So I don't think he needs money. He just like he's one of those like, I'll feel like doing this, and I feel like doing that.
I think he was very anti-establishment, and then he, I think, ended up, I don't want to say sell out, but he probably made really good money off the Chipmunk movies.
We did.
And
I would say he made bank off of fucking Arrested Development.
Yeah. I mean, if you watch him on Arrested Development and listen to his like mid to early 90s stand-up, and like it holds up. It's not like, you know, real dated references or anything, probably some, but his old 90s stand-up stuff was just like, none of it, like, I mean, he was political then and he shits on George Bush a whole lot, and you know, that was kind of the thing, but very, very funny, man. He's no Bill Burr. It's probably my favorite comedian ever, but it's like, it was really like, he was really good for his time, man. Really, really good. I liked David Cross a whole lot. People might call it cliche or whatever, but talking about like sketch comedy and all that, dude, like it was hard to beat early 90s SNL, even when you had like Sandler and Farley and David Spade, and like, that's not taking anything away from the State. The State was so like edgy and like grittier. Like I love that. Mad TV was also something amazing with like, what's his name? Phil Lamar and Will
Sasso.
Well, Sasso, you had all those people.
Michael McDonald.
Michael McDonald was so funny as Stewart and shit, or like, he looking like a man, like that girl. I forgot her name, but like
Lois
she
Griffin.
does the voice for Lois. Yeah. And she was on Workaholics. Like, dude, Mad TV was really underrated.
I just love that.
When she did the over the pants HJ.
Yeah, HJ, and then like she was just like giving birth in the water, and she was a squirter. Like, like that relationship between her and Montez, because Montez is like
yeah.
This is like fuck all rules, because there's only one rule, and we fuck.
yeah. That would say Mad TV is a very underrated show, but man, dude. Early 90s SNL, man, that was some solid shit back in the day, man.
But like there was like a point at SNL in the 90s where it was like really, really funny and then really, really bad. Really?
Yeah.
And like I was telling a friend
that's true. That's true.
A friend of mine that I was like, there's a phase where SNL is really, really funny and then it's really, really bad. And like right now it's really, really fucking bad. Yeah. And I'm just waiting for that new group of people to come in. So, oh man.
Because usually what is happening is the ones when it's really funny have now left. And the new people have not really established these characters or good writing, and that's why we have
it's writing.
Weird
the writing
periods
is bad
going on.
Like someone was making a crack on Twitter, and I thought it was funny. It's like they seem to make fun of things that are like current, but they don't have any original ideas. And somebody was like, I want the writers of the show not to go on Twitter for 2 weeks and see if they can come up with, because they were making fun of like the Elmo flipping out on the Rocco thing. And like some other stuff, and they was just like, "Yo, they don't have any original ideas,"
Twitter for all their jokes and everything.
That was the joke. I found it funny because like everything that's happening in social media, they make fun of. Like they'll make a sketch.
When you used to have like Phil Hartman, like any sketch he did, he would just make it outstanding. Because,
I'm just a caveman.
Genius. Yeah, the caveman lawyer. That's exactly what I was.
Your rule scare me and frighten me. I am just a caveman.
Yeah, or all these commercials, colon blow, and like, I mean, it was such a great time, like for that.
Bill Clinton was pretty good too. I like if he wasn't, if he had not passed away or like, and still stayed on the show. His Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Had he not passed away, I think his Bill Clinton would have been like the best Bill Clinton. But it went to the other guy who does the KFC commercials.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
So I want to do some congratulations here. Adrian Martinez is now going to be on Renfield. We were very proud that he got
to have him on the show.
Yes. Oh. So coming to us live from his place in New York.
Thanks, buddy.
It's Adrian Martinez. Hello, Adrian.
I don't know how he says he can't even. I don't see it. Like
I don't fucking see it.
It was like his
right there.
The funny thing is like his aunt had posted this happy birthday thing, and one of the pictures was Adrian Martinez. I was like, see, everybody fucking sees.
No, it goes further than that. It literally goes further than that. It goes like, apparently he was in a movie with George Clooney. I think it's called The Savages or some shit like that, or something. I forgot what it was. So he plays like a special needs person. Like he punches a woman in the face, and like I get a phone call from one of my friends from high school, and they're like, "That guy looks like you." And I was like, "I don't know who you're talking about." And they made like fake profiles of me on Facebook. I wasn't on Facebook, and people were like, "Hey, did you make a Facebook profile?" And I'm like, "That's not fucking me." And then he starred in Focus, and like I had ex-girlfriends hitting me up, family members. But the worst part, I'm walking in the hospital, and a doctor comes up to me, a foreign doctor, hey, you in that movie Focus, right? Yeah, you was with Will Smith.
Really?
And I'm just like, and my coworkers were saying it, and I was just like, and then like you took a picture with me at the Ted Petty invitation or some.
Yeah.
One of your friends was like, hey, I didn't know you knew an actor, and I'm like,
yeah. I'd never heard of that guy before until she told me that, and I was like, what? She was like, he was in the show or whatever. I pulled up, I was like, whoa.
I don't
use
look like
that shit. Use it, buddy.
No, I swear to God, like what was the one?
Well, I mean, how many Adrian Martinez fans are running around where he could really utilize it? Don't you know who I am? I'm Adrian Martinez.
I mean, you could. You go to a bar and be like, dude, I was in this movie.
He's not going to do it in Kentucky.
I'm
not going to work in Kentucky.
I'm not going to do it. Because I don't see how I look like him. So I don't care.
Joshua's good looking enough. He doesn't need to do that shit.
I just hate it. Like,
yeah, listen, and he's humble too.
I fucking hate it, man. Like you see him in the fucking discount double cap fucking commercials.
Oh yeah,
he's in that too.
I don't look like that.
Think about it. You can if you go to conventions, you could cosplay like I don't know any fucking characters that he is, but you could maybe in this Renfield, you'll have a cool outfit, and then people are like, oh man, that's awesome. And enter yourself in.
And Doc doesn't look like Akeem. So
no, it's Kennedy.
That is Kennedy.
That is Kennedy. Though.
That is so Kennedy.
That is like,
I can't escape it. Like I just hate like I'll be walking and like this lady was like, "Oh, you're the guy from that movie with Will Smith, Focus," and I'm like, "I'm not that fucking guy."
Start doing cameos, says Adrian Martinez.
Oh my god!
Look at the money.
I hope I never bump into him because he lives in New York. I think he lives in Brooklyn. I just hope I never bump into him.
I hope you do, and when you do, I hope you guys do like the Doink from WrestleMania 9, where they both like put one hand up and then put the other, and they're like,
and I figure
start laughing and
do
like,
the mirror trick.
The mirror thing.
I said to myself, if I ever bump into him, if he's cool, I'll be like, hey, can we take a picture like the Spider-Man meme? Like, just to appease the people that say I look like him, because I just don't look like him.
Oh man, if he's on Cameo, I'm gonna buy you one, Joshua.
Please don't waste your money. I don't appreciate that.
And,
I'd rather you give me money to buy,
class, did you have a game ready for this week?
A game? Oh, I can.
That's
I didn't have it ready.
Okay, then we're not gonna do it. That's cool.
All I was gonna do was just gonna start doing the Marvel IMDb game. So all I have to do is pull up IMDb, and it's just basically high-low.
Like their budget or how much they make?
No. The rating, like 1 out of 10. That was kind of, or whatever. However they.
It's not 1 out of 10 or IMDb. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe 1 out of 10. Well, guys, in television news, Scott Pilgrim is going to be getting a TV series, and it's going to be anime.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys ever heard about this little comic called Scott Pilgrim versus the World. They made a movie by Universal's Edgar Wright.
Love the movie. Love the video game. Love the video game soundtrack.
I was super excited by this. Like, there's a lot of good stories with Scott Pilgrim that they could be adding more to. And I think it works well with anime style because the movie felt like a live action anime. Actually, I felt like the best live action anime ever made was Scott Pilgrim because they actually did it right.
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, one of the greatest movies ever. I never, after I watched the movie, I read the I think it's 7 or 8 or 10 novels, something, whatever it is. I read those, and man, they did a damn good job, almost panel to panel. Like, wow, it was outstanding the way they.
I think Sin City is the only comic movie adaptation that was like almost exactly panel for panel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. We can do this game because all I have to do is I'm looking through this thing right now, and it's
You want to keep working on it while I go through stories?
All I got to do is I'll just have to look them up, and then we'll do like 10 movies or something like that. I'll just have something to write it down.
Well, very well organized here.
I didn't know we were doing it tonight.
It's weird how like everything, like he was hounding like, "Hey Doc, when we doing a podcast, bro? Let's go." Like I got a game and everything, and then look, as soon as the show starts, how about that game? Oh shit! Fuck it.
What game?
Yeah,
I'm ready. I'm ready when you guys are.
Well, let me do one more
Damn,
story here real quick.
Okay.
Well, in continue on with the TV news, looks like Quantum Leap is going to get a reboot. As you know, Dean Stockwell passed away about a week or so ago, I think it was.
No, it was more than like 2 weeks ago. Like a
November.
Like the
yeah.
end, the end of
about a month and a half.
yeah.
He passed away, and now they're going to be bringing it back. The question is when do you think they're going to set the time frame? Because it was in Scott Bakula's, like, his time frame from when he was born to where he was at currently. So, and he was going into the 50s?
The past.
Well, the past, yes, but I'm saying, like, do they set it now to where it'd be, if there's somebody in their 40s, they would be going back into the 80s or even the 70s.
Right.
So
you're going to set it in the 80s, 90s?
So every time he leaped, it was always in the 1950s. It was never like current day.
No, it was always in the past, but sometime during his lifespan is what it was.
Was it always like that? It was never
I thought
like
he was
way
from the
before he
future.
was born?
No, I don't think he ever went to the future.
I don't think he ever went to the future.
No, I thought he was from the future.
No, but I thought it was his time frame. Hold on.
No, because like it was like he gets sent. His next leap should be his next leap home.
Let's see.
He was always trying to get home.
Yeah, which was the future.
Doesn't say what year.
Yeah, because he kept going to the past. Yeah.
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 I mean, like in the beginning of the show, it's like he was like, what was he signed up for an experiment or something?
I don't know. We gotta.
I hated watching that show. I thought that show was so stupid.
White people like that show.
Yeah, I know.
Either fucking baloney face mask while watching.
We're gonna actually, you know what? For the next concave, we're gonna do a game that I was thinking of, and we're gonna start with you, class. You're gonna love this. We're gonna go. Okay. The name of the game is "Do White People Like Manta?" So we're gonna get you. We're gonna get Kennedy if he's not stingy with his fucking weight. Jason if he decides to come. Those nice Ronnie. We're gonna get all these white people with no Hispanic anything.
What is it? Like
Manta.
What is
Manta.
it? What is Manta?
Hold on, I'll show you.
Why would I be involved?
Yeah, you're not
I'm
white.
Only half. I'm only half. Yeah, bring Ronnie. Hell yeah.
Calm down.
Oh, sorry.
We're on the
We're
air.
live, pal.
We're on the air still.
I know. Whoops. Yeah, man. I have I'm ready to do this game whenever you guys are. I was thinking about all I gotta do is just look it up. It's basically like a high-low thing where I'll just
all right, we're gonna go to Joshua here real quick.
Oh, look at that.
It's just malt?
Malta.
So what is it?
It's a nice beverage.
Oh, it's a drink.
Yeah, so you're gonna try it. I'm gonna make sure I go to the local store in Kentucky, the Goya section, and pick up like 2 bottles. Because I can't
Goya section.
Because I doubt they sell this brand. If I can find a way to take, a matter of fact, I'll see if I can send some bottles to Matt and see if he can hold them for me.
What is it? Is it like Malta?
Yeah, you never had this?
Nah.
Oh, bro, so you got to play the game too.
Is it like a todo de lote? Like,
I mean, you can order from Gaia.
Goya, like, you idiot.
Goya? Fuck you. Spanish 101 didn't do me.
Gaia, goddess of wind.
What the fuck's wrong with your camera? God damn it.
That was talent, man. Had his arms up and it just fucking. What do you control that thing with, John?
Oh, that sounds horrible. You guys like this drink?
I don't know what that is.
It's a malt beverage with barley, hops, water, corn.
Sounds like beer.
Yeah, but it's like a malt liquor beer.
It's not beer.
Yeah, it sounds like Mickey's.
It's literally 0.05% alcohol.
Okay.
I'm surprised.
You can order from Walmart.
I'll have to drink. Yeah.
I mean, you want me to just pick some up? Like we've got.
No, I'm gonna. I don't want you to get the Gaia brand. I'd rather you get the brand I have. So I'm gonna figure it out. Anyway, Concave is ways away. Gaia. Gaia, please.
Why are you making fun of me?
I literally said Goya. I know the Goya.
I wasn't listening.
And you're like, Gaia has some. Like, can I ask you a question?
I was.
Hold on.
Tortillas.
Hold on. Hey, now when you have a GA, how does this sound, Doc?
Yeah.
And when you have a GO, how does it sound?
I saw a little indentation mark over there. So. Yeah.
Not over the O.
Yeah, I've missed you guys so much.
No, we can tell.
All right, go ahead and let's play your game there, class.
All right. So this is basically we did this once before with like wrestler IMDb. It's basically I'm gonna say a movie and IMDb rates these 0 to 10 with points in the middle. So it could be an 8.5 on something and there's points. So basically I will we'll go back and forth. We usually have to play with 3 people.
But should we do this, or is it where like Joshua would say a number and then maybe I got to go?
You say high or low, and then the next round you'll say it, Doc. And so we'll do that, and it's all going to be Marvel.
Do it with 2 players.
Yeah, we can do it. So we'll just improvise. So Joshua, put the phone down. Not allowed to play, or not allowed to cheat.
Hold on, fucking friends having issues right now.
Stop ordering your guy.
Mercury in retrograde.
No, it's a dude. It's a dude. He's just going through it.
Well, while he's dealing with that, real quick, apparently they're going to make a Real Steel TV series for Disney Plus. The original director, Sean Levy, said that he will be returning to take over this. No word on if Hugh Jackman or Anthony Mackie or Evangeline Lilly will be a part of it. It was a 2000.
I doubt it.
Are you ready now?
Was in that movie? Yeah,
barely. I never watched it because I was like, it's Rock'em Sock'em fucking robots.
No, it's basically Rocky, Rock'em Sock'em's robots. Like it's literally
they took like ideas.
I literally watching this movie going, this is Rocky, and like he just like he doesn't win the main event. He doesn't. It's like, oh, he was a bum fucking robot and he lasted that long with the champion, so he doesn't win. That it's a moral victory. Spoiler. Even with robots. Nobody's gonna watch that piece of shit. That's why I got confused, because I could have sworn Hugh Jackman wasn't the father of that kid. I always thought the kid was just like him and his mother were like hanging out and they needed.
All right, class.
All right. So it's going to all be just superhero movies. We are going to go ahead and kick it off with came out in 2008, Punisher Warzone. You can rate it anywhere between 1 and 10. Doc will start with you, then Joshua, you'll just it'll just be you say higher or lower, and whoever gets it right gets 1 point. If you nail the score right on, you'll get 3 points. So we'll play to first one to get to
now the Punisher Warzone. That was with Ray, is it Weinstein or
yeah,
I don't know.
I think that was
Ray Stevenson.
Ray Stevenson, thank you. And I think that was supposed to be considered the better of, at that moment, those 2 Punisher movies.
Yeah, it was definitely better than the Thomas Jane one, and most definitely better than the Dolph Lundgren one.
Everyone hates that one.
It was gritty.
By that assessment, fuck. I'm gonna have
the bar was set really low.
I know. I'm gonna have to go down to. I'm gonna go 5 because I don't think it's like down to 4. But I think the other Punishers would have been around there. But I really don't feel like it'd have been a 6. There was nothing else redeeming. I think it was a horrible Jigsaw with that weird fucking makeup they did with that.
Yeah, he didn't look cool at all. And there are points. So remember, if you wanted to say a 5 point whatever, or a 6 point whatever, or 4 point whatever. So there are points.
Give me 5.2.
5.2. Joshua, higher or lower?
I'm gonna go a little bit higher.
A little bit higher.
That's a 6er for me. I always think it was gonna be 6.
Now you're saying higher or lower, so your number as long as it's a 5.3 or higher, you don't have to say it, but you're just saying higher than 5.2.
I just because I was trying to see what he was gonna say. So once he said 5, I was like, nah, I think that's a 6er. People probably gave that it's hovering around 6.
Doc, you got really
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Doc, you said it's a 5, it's not a 6. You were really close. Joshua gets the point because it was a 5.9. So good call, Doc, on saying like it was not a 6.
So now here's the question: is should we do it like that, do the high or low, or we go? Someone puts in a number, the person that's closer to the actual number.
No, because you said
fuck me.
You said the number. Yeah.
Fuck ever. Go ahead.
You should have said 6, because then I would have been like,
you could say 6.2 or 6.1.
Or we could have said 5.9.
$1.
Yeah. All right. So
how do you want to do it? Do you want to do it?
No, we'll keep the same way. Joshua said fuck that. So God forbid we change anything on the.
I am the host.
You know what?
I'm the host. I guess I can decide this stuff.
The host said if you get it right on the money, it's what, 5 points you said?
Yeah, so that way you guys do get to throw out numbers. That was a test. That doesn't even count. Joshua, you won that. You won that game completely. All right, so now we're gonna do this.
That's fine. Stay with that where we're at. Don't just give it a victory.
I like this. I like this one better because this way someone has a chance of actually hitting the number.
Okay.
So starting again with you, Doc. Punisher Warzone. Did you know? Same movie. I'm just joking. We're gonna look. Wow, you nailed it. Good job. We're gonna look at Avengers.
How do I know he's not on IMDb this whole time we're on here? I don't know what that is.
That was a white screen. All right, and maybe everyone.
My friend's having a crisis.
Do you need to go?
No, I'm not going. Like, I'm just telling him to like calm down. Like he's stressing himself out. I don't know what to tell him.
Like,
I'm just not gonna leave.
Middle of superhero IMDb. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I could do both. Trust me.
He's gonna have to blitz soon. We don't have time for this.
I don't got a blitz. It's Silver Surfer. I got him at like enough stars. So I don't need it.
Okay. We're gonna do the first one.
Is black Silver Surfer or like
the white, the regular one? I don't think they'll introduce black one anytime soon.
All right.
There's a black Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
I thought Norrin Rad was just some white guy that was just silver.
No. His coating went black.
It's black, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because he was what was he? He was because
Obsidian. It was like Obsidian Surfer or some shit.
I thought he absorbed this darkness or something, and that's what caused it.
I don't know because I got introduced to him in the Thanos run. The Thanos shorts, that was pretty fucking good, but I don't know if they like. I would like to know more. Like, if you want to throw out any, where does he? Well, I'll look it up though.
All right, next. Avengers. All right, first one to 7 points. You get it right on the head. You get 3 points. Avengers Endgame. Avengers Endgame. Ooh, Endgame. Josh, Doc, we're gonna start with you.
Start Josh.
Yeah, okay. He just went.
All right.
Shitty fucking Joshua. Host over here.
All right, fuck it, man. We're going live. We'll do it live. Joshua. All right, you guys are changing rules on me. All right, Joshua. Yes. Endgame. What would you rate it? What did IMDb rate it?
I'm gonna go with a 9.7.
9.7. Almost perfect. Almost perfect score. Doc, what would you say?
I'm gonna go lower.
You're going lower.
Go lower. I think it's a high number, but I think we're not too far away from it. Okay.
But you're going to give a number and whoever's closest.
Oh, we're doing the number thing? Fuck. Damn it. I'll cut them off. 9.6. Fuck them.
Well, you were closer, and it doesn't matter if you're closer without going over. It's all right. It was an 8.4.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Wow.
I was taking.
I was way lower.
Doc, 1 point on this brand new game since Joshua whipped your ass on the last one. Isn't
it supposed to be 1-1 right now?
It should be. I don't know why he just gave you the win on the first game.
Well, because we were doing just high-low and you weren't being the number exact. All right.
Give him a point. I've got a point. We're tied up.
And he goes now.
And I go next.
Who's the host, guys?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. It's
the person with the most.
It's too receptive of change. That's the problem.
I just want to make everyone happy. All right, now everyone shut up. We're playing by my rules. Okay, it's 1-1. You both needed to say a number, and whoever gets closest.
Okay.
Captain Marvel. What did that get?
On IMDb, Doc goes first. So
IMDb, it is on you, Doc.
Oh,
Captain Marvel.
It was not rated high either. Oh, not a lot of people like that movie. When I was positive about it, I got really? That's what you thought, huh?
There were decent parts. All in all, it wasn't very good.
Had to be better than I'm gonna go 6.1. It had to be better than the Punisher Warzone.
Okay, 6.1.
I don't think it was lower.
Joshua.
It's not Eternals level.
Higher.
You're going higher. I need a number.
Yeah, you got to give a number now.
So it's whoever gets closest.
Oh, okay. So I'll go higher. Let me go 6.8.
6.8. All right. Doc, you were closest. It is a 6.4.
Ooh.
So you were only 3 away, and Joshua, you were 4 away. So Doc, you have a point. The next one is Deadpool 2.
Ooh.
Joshua, this is on you, buddy. Right now we have Doc with 2 points, Joshua with 1, Deadpool 2.
Dead point. I'm gonna go with 8.4.
8.4. Doc, what do you say?
Ooh. The second Deadpool did not get rated as well as the first one. They felt like they repeated a lot of jokes. This is what you're supposed to do in this. You're supposed to have conversations.
Yeah.
Talk about it and why you're
a lot of repetitive
versus Joshua who just throws out the fucking number. He picked 8.4. You know what? I'm gonna go 7.7.
We have our first perfect score.
Me?
One of you guys hit it.
Me? Because you reacted to
7.7.
Yes,
it was a 7.7. Good job. Doc is up to 5 points. The game's almost
Game's over. It's over.
It's up to 7.
Wait, no, I forgot. I'm a Hawks fan. We're gonna give it up here in the next 2 rounds.
This is where Doc totally falls apart.
No, this is where every team I watch falls apart. Fourth quarter.
So the score is currently 5-1 on our fourth question now. That was wow. You nailed it. That was a good job. Good job there. Doc, now it's your turn to go first. Yep. We're looking at the very first 2011 Thor.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Thor was a good movie. The first one was good, and I felt like
second one was
the second one kind of dipped a little bit, and
Ragnarok
was I didn't think, a lot of people hated that one.
Everybody hated it.
I didn't hate it. I didn't love it like the first one, but I thought Ragnarok was so incredible. Like Ragnarok was
what a better movie.
Yeah, it was so fun. So fun. So we're looking at the very first Thor. Which if you go back and look at the first Thor.
Oh, so Captain Marvel went 6.4. I think we said.
Yeah, 6.1.
6.1.
Or maybe it was 6.4. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because you said 6.1. I'm sorry.
So I'm thinking Captain Marvel did better ratings wise than. Wait, this is the first Thor, right?
This is the very first Thor.
So I got to go back
up.
up.
Yeah.
But I don't think it did. I'm gonna say did it do better than Deadpool? Fuck, I feel like it should have. Second Deadpool too. Let's go 8.2.
8.2. Joshua, what would you rate, or what did IMDb give the very first Thor?
You know what? I'm just gonna throw this out there. I'm gonna go 7, even 7.
Just straight up 7.
No.
We got a game, fellas. It was an even 7.
No.
Yes.
No.
Good job. 2 back to back. So Joshua, you are at 4 points now. Doc, you are at 5. And
I had like 2 points.
Yeah,
it was 2-1. I got my 5 points, and then
you got 3 points. You got 3. So you're at 5 now.
Wait, I thought I hit the 5. I hit the dead on, which
you
is
hit the perfect, which is 3 points.
3.
It's 3 points. You get 1 point.
Okay.
If you win the round,
okay,
you get 3 if you nail it.
Okay.
Joshua had 1, and now he just nailed it with 7. Good job. Now he's at 4.
Okay.
I can host and keep score. Okay, guys.
So I'm at 5. So he's still a point behind me.
He is a point behind, but he now has the lead. I'm sorry, he has control of the board.
You're ahead. You just
the lead.
No. He has control of the board.
The work is in.
To go first.
The work is in.
To go first.
I figured you guys out.
All right. The current score: Doc is leading 5 to Joshua's 4. Joshua, it is your turn to go first. We're looking at the 2008 Incredible Hulk. That was the one with Ed Norton.
Wait, no. Oh, that's Ed Norton one?
It was in 2004. Yeah, it was Ed Norton. I'm sorry, 2008. I mean,
right.
Incredible Hulk, PG-13.
All right.
Hour 52 minutes. Joshua, what would you rate? What did IMDb give that rating? Or give that movie? Win it here.
I'm gonna stay in the sevens. I'm gonna say 7.3.
7.3 is what it's like your final answer. 7.3.
That is my final. That's my final answer.
All right. Doc. First of all, Doc, what did you think of Ed Norton as Bruce Banner?
I didn't mind. I wasn't bothered by him. I thought he was way better than Ang Lee's version of that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sleep. I mean, how do you fucking fall asleep in an Incredible Hulk movie? Like, but
yeah.
He's battling hulked up fucking chihuahuas or something like that. Or
Poodles.
Dogs.
That's what it was. Poodles and I think a Rottweiler or something. And then he fought like the gas version of his dad and like
it wasn't a good movie. It wasn't a very good movie at all.
But Ed Norton,
with that being said,
but again, Mark Ruffalo I think has really come into his own as the Hulk.
Does a great job as Endgame. I thought he was. I didn't care for Hulk at all in Endgame.
That could have been.
I thought it was. No. It was. It was. It was not his acting. His acting's great, but it was just
Jesus Christ! Can you fucking pick a number already? God.
We're vamping here, man. This is
right.
Part of it.
Talking. I've got to get to this point.
Yes.
Fine.
Come on, buddy.
I do think it would be lower than
Joshua. 7.3, I think.
All right, so I'm gonna go 6.9. Give him a little space.
Giggity. 6.9. Doc, you have 1 point. It was 6.6. So Doc is 1 point away from winning this whole thing.
I should have already won it, right?
To 4. No, it's first
no,
it's
1 point.
All right.
Sorry, I have to search these things because I wasn't prepared. We're gonna go with the first Guardians of the Galaxy, 2014, very first Guardians of the Galaxy.
I get to start this one.
I liked it better than part 2. Did you guys like part 1 or part 2 better of Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh, I think
I thought they were all good.
I thought the first
they were good, but I like the first one better.
Yeah,
I like the first one. The end was stupid, but you know. What is this dance off thing? Like that was like, come on, really?
Well, I feel like the second one, there's parts where it just got slow as fuck, and the whole Mantis and Drax stuff just started getting annoying. But
yeah, they tried a little hard with Mantis. Like Drax, all right. I'll let that guy be kind of that like sarcastic, like not sarcastic, but dry humor.
Yeah.
She was a little, we're here to kick ass and chew, or kick gum and chew ass. Or maybe that was. Yeah,
no, we're here to take names and take ass and kick names.
Yeah. It's like, really? You're going to fuck that up. Like, come on. Anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy Part 1. What did IMDb rate that? Dr. Martin,
I'm going to go 8.3.
8.3. All right, Joshua.
Over well.
Higher?
You know what?
But the problem is the Endgame has really thrown me of being rated at an 8.6. It was. So that's what now I'm kind of off. Like,
I'm gonna be honest. I like what Doc did. He said 8.3. I'm gonna go lower.
Mm-hmm.
And like I hit with an even 7 on the last one that I hit. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go even 8 on this one.
An even 8.
No, he didn't. No, he did not.
He did. And with that, you got 3 points. Joshua, you just came from behind, just like Doc said, all his teams blew it. And you just won because you got 3 points on that one. IMDb rated that 8.0. You got it. Damn, I'm very impressed with you, both you guys, because out of all those movies, you guys nailed 3 of them right off, like down to the 100th of or 10th of a point. That was.
But can I share a story? There's a guy at my job, and he goes by like the number system, and I'll never forget when we were talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. He's like, "Man, that shit could have been a 10 out of 10." but I had to give it an 8 out of 10. So I was just like, well, that's at 8.3. Let me just go with even 8.
Yeah, you got it. Next time we do this, I'll be way more prepared. I'll have everything planned out.
Luca lost, but you know what? This is a sweet victory. Suck it.
Joshua, you are the very
Adrian
first
Martinez
winner.
Got the win.
It's no fair because our Adrian down there is in the movie industry already, so yeah, has a heads up. So
I go to IMDb.
Cheating there, buddy.
I go to IMDb every day and look at the scores to movies every day because I want to be in those movies.
I need to come up. Joshua, I'll have a.
It's funny. He jinxed himself. You jinxed yourself.
He did. He even called it.
I told you it was gonna happen.
He called it.
The way my teams roll.
As soon as he said, once he got that perfect score, he was like, I'm gonna lose.
Outside of the UK basketball, every other team that I watch loves to give it up at the end.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
In comic book world,
next time we do that, I'm gonna have a prize for you guys. I don't know what it'll be, but I'll have a prize.
All right, again,
maybe I'll go buy like a championship belt or something.
There you go.
We don't need championship belts.
So you can cut a promo. I'm sorry.
Marvel has replaced the Punisher's iconic skull logo since 1974. It's been the Skull and Bones logo. But the problem is I guess too many like fascist police department and stuff are utilizing it as a symbol for what they believe in. And I guess now with Jason Aaron coming on to take on the writing, he's looking to make it change and go a different direction.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Punisher not using guns right now either? He's only using like swords.
Well, that's because he's part of he's a member of the band.
Yeah, but come on. Yeah. Like, dude, the Punisher is like that skull is like, let's take Wolverine's fucking claws away and make them fucking flowers. Papa, come on.
Isn't it like I saw something on the variant thing I watch on YouTube? They said that War Machine is the new Punisher now too.
Is he?
I saw something like War Machine Punisher.
Oh, I have that War Machine Punisher helmet. Like,
yeah, but
Punisher had to put that gear on. Like, he had.
You're saying like his roadie?
Yeah, the new Punisher.
Okay, not the like. Well, no,
I could be wrong.
Punisher is still Castle, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still Frank Castle. I'm gonna look up what this new symbol is. Oh, that like why? It's basically the skull, but it has horns, like Wolverine kind of horns.
Well, the rumor was they didn't like the fact that police officers used the Punisher symbol as like a thing.
Yeah.
So the rumor was Marvel was kind of like, we got to get rid of it because we don't want to.
Well, the interesting part is, with that, was it Garth Ennis actually made a thing in one of the Punishers where the people are like, we love what you do, and he goes, you're not supposed to do what I do. Like, you guys are supposed to protect, and that symbol is not about protection.
Was that recently or was that years ago? Like his Max.
Hold on.
His Max run.
I think it was
why don't fucking Marvel do something against the police officers and say quit wearing our shit? That's the
logo. A lot of the writers have done that.
Like, weird too, there's been a lot of incarnations of that logo. Like, if you look at the very first one, it was almost like it wasn't the skull with the little eyes here. It's like it went in and it was very thin, and then like the teeth were part of the belt, which was my favorite design. The way, I mean, he had those white go-go boots and shit, but such an iconic like outfit with that logo. Like, so many pictures of him standing in like the darkness, and all you saw was this like menacing looking skull that you're like, that's your fucking ass if you saw that. And like, it's a cool logo, but it's not the Punisher logo.
It's not the Punisher logo.
Here's a funny fact that you kind of made me think of. So like you said, why can't like Marvel tell the cops to stop using it? It's funny because Marvel stopped like a kid who was dying. I don't know if you ever read this story, but the kid was like gonna die, and he was like, "Hey, can we use like a we can use Spider-Man on my
On the
gravestone.
grave,
And they were like, no. And I think they sued them, right? Or they made them take it off.
Yeah.
So
Are
it's
you serious?
like, yeah. Fuck your kid.
The Punisher was Punisher number 13. It was actually Matthew Rosenberg was the writer. And the cops are saying like, hey, they want to be like you. And he'll say, I'll say this once, we're not the same. You took an oath to uphold the law. You help people. I gave all that up a long time ago. You don't do what I do. Nobody does. You boys need a role model. His name's Captain America, and he'll be happy to have you.
There you go.
Yeah, what a dick.
Yeah. There you go. Dude, I love the Punisher, man. Like, I loved the Punisher. It's go back and look at some of that, some of the greatest covers you'll ever see, or some of these Mike Zeck covers that Punisher did for like that miniseries. Oh my god! Or Punisher Return to Big Nothing. Like it's some of these. I have Punisher posters galore, man. It's Mike Zeck. As much as I love Jim Lee's Punisher, Mike Zeck's Punisher covers. Holy fuck!
Is that the guy who did the Max covers?
No, he did I think it was like the 1986 limited miniseries. He did that iconic cover of Captain America Annual 10, I think it is, where Wolverine's slashing down on Cap's shield, and it's Mike Zeck did a lot of the Craven's Last Hunt.
Give me good
where where Spider-Man's coming up out of the grave and he's in the black suit. Like, Google Mike Zeck covers. Amazing.
Well, I've seen that cover.
A lot of G.I. Joe covers too. A lot of iconic G.I. Joe covers. Doc, I'm sure you've seen a ton of those, buddy.
Oh yeah.
For me, it was the Punisher Max covers. Also. Like, those covers were really, I know it was like photo real, like they were based on actual photos. I would have loved to have seen like the behind the scenes photos and the guy who was like the
Max covers. Yeah,
those
the Max
really
ones look really good, man. Yeah, that was, I don't know who did that art.
I think they were like, it was like a real photo and someone like drew over it, because I think I if I'm not mistaken, it was an issue of Wizard that I was reading, and they showed like the behind the scenes stuff. But that's because that was like my only iteration of the Punisher when I was collecting comic books, when I was just reading Max.
Yeah.
Like Garth Ennis.
Oh man. Yeah, well, that's what was so cool about it. It's like Punisher for the longest time was one of the only characters who was like actually aged appropriately. Like, he was a Vietnam vet, and every time you would see him, he would look like an old man in his 50s and 60s that was just like stressed out, and you can't see it, but well, maybe you can't.
Yeah,
he's in that elevator, like the shadows.
I have that issue. Yeah, I have like a ton of his. I think almost the whole entire Garth Ennis run of Max.
Dude, really nice, man. I need to get some of those, because like the thing I loved about that artist who did that was you could tell like he used a top lighting, so like his eyes were always darked out, like his mouth, like everything there were so many shadows in his face. You almost just saw a silhouette of his face. You know, you just saw the highlights, and then you saw that skull, like the same thing, the slick back hair. You know, is that artist. I gotta see who did that. It was penciled by. It says Goran Parlow. I don't know if that's who. I don't think that's who did these covers, but Tim something. I'll look this up, but very, very iconic and beautiful covers. Good call, Joshua.
Because that was that, and I think was there an Ultimate Punisher? There was, but like that was really my only iteration of the Punisher. Like everything I read, and like I could tell you from the span that I was reading comic books religiously, Punisher popped up maybe like only in that and Civil War. And like maybe the one time I read him in the thing, and I love Garth Ennis because he's such a cool person to talk to. And like I went to a comic book signing, and I asked him, I said, Barracuda is such an interesting character. How did you come up with the idea for him and like how he talks? And he's like, oh man, I just hung out with these black guys and I just would just listen how they talk, and I just
really,
and I was just like, holy shit, that is like. He's like this Irish or Scottish man just hanging out with black guys.
Tim Bradstreet is the artist.
You go, Bradstreet.
Yeah, Tim Bradstreet.
But those are actual photos too. Like I remember seeing like the guy posing as Frank Castle and I guess he just drew over it. But
really use them as reference. That's awesome, dude.
Like I remember that as a wizard because I was like, those look like. I wonder if that's a real person, and it was like you see him like there with the military shit in front of the table. So
that's a cool cover, isn't it?
No, it is
cool
like
cover. Yeah, I like that.
Look that up.
Amazing artist, man. Go back and read some of the Punisher war journals, like the ones that came out in, I think it was like 90 or something, maybe 89. Jim Lee got there's a very, very cool, I think it's issues 6 and 7. Jim Lee was doing the art on it, and man, art like changed my world when I was reading that. That was like my introduction to Jim Lee. And issue 6 and 7, Punisher is in the jungle and takes on Wolverine. And Wolverine was just savage, dude. And they fuck each other up, man. Very, very, man, good stuff. Did you read that stuff, Doc?
I don't remember reading that comics, no.
Oh, dude. If you look, there's just an iconic cover or an iconic picture of Punisher is kind of holding up his M16 and Wolverine's like slicing through, and Wolverine has like a cheetah pelt on or whatever, and it's beautifully done, man. Some amazing covers.
Was it the Wolverine Punisher comic, or was it a different?
No, it was Punisher War Journal is what it was, and I'm thinking it was issued like 6 and 7. It may be in like 8 and 9, something like that. I think it was 6 and 7 because
check it out. So I found it. I found the picture of the actual Punisher and the Punisher model. Mm-hmm. So that's Tom Jane with the cover model.
Oh,
that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I see that war journal you're talking about. Number 7.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 6 starts it off where Wolverine has his claws out and he has his shirt entangled in his claws. 7 is that iconic cover I was talking about, and just, man, the inside art is great, and it's. I mean, that was kind of my introduction when I really started getting into comics. I was in 7th grade when I first saw that, and it just fucking, man, beautiful stuff. But I mean, everywhere it's that logo. It's the logo is all over, and it's a
fine symbol just as much as your cap behind you.
My cat's behind me.
Your cap.
Cap.
Oh, my cat. I thought my cat jumped up here. Yeah. I mean, it's like, why are you gonna change that? You know, it's if they did something subtle. I know, like when they did that whole rebirth thing where I think Rob Liefeld ended up drawing Captain America for a little while, and Jim Lee did like Fantastic Four, and they changed like something on Cap's helmet, like his mask. I think he had instead of an A, he had like the star or something. Like they did something very subtle. That's one thing. But to totally change the centerpiece, give your own version of it.
Like, why would he go with the same symbol? Why? I mean, like, or something that looks like. Why wouldn't he just go with something completely different?
I don't know. A lot of artists take liberties and do their own version of the bat symbol, and that's okay. Like, you're allowed to do that, and some people do that with the Punisher logo, but it's like, I don't know. It's I don't know. Living in such a PG world nowadays that it's like, Punisher can't even use fucking guns. Like, if it's a storyline, that's one thing. He'll go back to it, but it's like,
I mean, don't forget the second Turtles movie. They weren't allowed to use any of their weapons.
Oh yeah, right.
When they fought
right.
with sausages or whatever random item.
Yeah.
What, in the second live action movie?
Wow, they did.
The with the costumes, not the CG versions.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. They didn't use the weapons at all?
No, they didn't. They took them out because of parents were complaining that these ninjas.
So how the fuck did they use Super Shredder?
I don't know.
They used their hands?
Or random fucking items that weren't weapons.
Because I know how they beat Bebop and Rox, the turtle and the fucking thing. They fucking gave them those fucking things infused with the cure, but Super Shredder was fucking them up. Kevin Nash was doing his 3 moves of doom.
They enlisted the help of Vanilla Ice. I don't know.
Go ninja.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
We should do like a fracking nerds watch along for like the Ninja Turtle movie.
We were talking about something like that.
Yeah,
I think we're
did that with
supposed to do that at
Nacho.
Cardcade. Yeah, we should. I really miss doing that. That was a fun night.
The nacho thing we did was really fun. Yeah, that'd be a good time, guys. I would do that.
All right, guys.
Let's lose.
Finally, I'm just sorry, wrapping up the show. Last article for the day.
Wrap it up.
Kickstarter, Marvel Zombified, or Zombie, it's not Zombified, but Zombicide is going to be coming out. If you've never played the Zombicide games, it's usually you're taking on different groups of zombies. I think they made a Night of the Living Dead version of it, but now as goes perfectly with the Marvel Zombies comics, and then with the What If episode going over so well, they're finally this Kickstarter is going to be coming out. They're hoping to raise over $500,000. They're right now at 3.65 million. I think they've got that okay. And so there's going to be there's actually going to be 3 sets to this game. The first one, your zombie version of Hulk, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, and Deadpool, and you're going against the city trying to take out these non-zombified Marvel characters and the random people that are there. Then there's going to be an X-Men where you actually play as non-zombified versions of the X-Men going up against them. And then finally, the third part to it is a Galactus where you can either play a zombified version of him or regular with a Silver Surfer, and you can use characters from the other board games to take him on.
That sounds complicated.
If you're wanting to get all 3 sets, it'll cost you $410 minus shipping.
I'm looking at that now. Wow, $410.
And that Galactus is like 2 feet tall. I mean, I was like, where the fuck do you store something like that for a board game?
Yeah.
In the closet.
Yeah. If you want to get the if you want to pledge for the one game, it's $130. If you want to get 2 of them, it's going to cost you $240. And again, if you want that third expansion, it's going to be $410 for the whole thing. Their estimated shipping October of 2022, which I will tell you that more than likely you will not be seeing it till the following year. The way those Kickstarters, and I'm still waiting for a couple of board games myself to come in.
I'm still waiting for that fucking gun from Nerf. The fucking alien.
Oh yeah, that's in October. I think I said that to you that they're thinking not until October.
Of 2022.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. They billed me, took my money, and now I gotta wait a whole fucking extra year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, I did that with that WWE New Generation ring, and I bought 2 of them. Those things, well, those weren't bad. They were $250, and you get a scale ring, 3 figures, multiple aprons, and like an announcer table. Like you get a lot of shit for it, as opposed to spending $500 on like a fucking Rancor. You know, like that was ridiculous. That didn't happen. But $410 for 2 board games, an expansion pack, and that giant ass. And it looks like you're gonna get a bunch of other you get a daily what are they, daily bonuses or rewards with the stretch goals.
Yeah.
Those little icons look really, really cool, man. A lot of characters on there, Moon Knight and Iron Man, Wasp, and they're all the zombie version.
Oh, yeah, they're really cool looking.
Super duper cool. That Ms. Marvel looks outstanding. Oh, Wolverine looks.
I mean,
great.
if somebody that plays in our games would like to go in on it, we could maybe get the whole 3 set.
I mean, I would go in on it with you if you want, Doc.
All right, let's do that.
I don't know how we'd split it up. Like, I keep these for this. It's like custody. I get to keep these for like this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You get them for the weekends.
Literally, that's the making of a documentary where somebody dies. The board game murders. They went half on games. Little did they know, death was the prize.
Dude, my only problem is I've not played Zombicide, so I don't know if I like it, and I don't know if I'm willing to.
Yeah,
I've got less than a month to decide. But I may need to find a version of it to play. To like, do I like this game? Because otherwise, I'm buying it just to put in a shelf somewhere.
Right. If you set up those little like oh, there you go, Joshua.
No, my battery's on 10%. That's why.
Oh.
That means to wrap it up by his.
We better do that.
You were not going to finish your whatever you were going to say. You got completely distracted by Joshua's.
Black screen.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say it was. I mean, you can take those little I don't know what you call them, hero clicks or whatever those little icons are, and just set them up. They look awesome, but $410 is a lot of money. That's all I was gonna say.
You're right. It is. Good Lord. And it's making a little more money than that. All right. Well, that will bring the show to a close. Let's go with Joshua for his iPad dives. Joshua, what did you learn this week?
I learned that I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch. But at least I still get wins against Doc in games.
Yes, you did get a win. And then how could they learn more about you?
If you want to see me tweet about basketball stuff and when Luka Doncic does good and the Dallas Mavericks win, you can follow me on Twitter at Grey Knight Bebop. If you want to see me, I really haven't posted in a while, but if you want to see me post like stupid stories and stuff like that, you can follow me at Grey Knight Bebop on IG as well.
All right. And then let's go to Class. Class, what'd you learn this week?
I learned that Doc Martin has a new IG account. I just saw.
Yeah.
And I like that it had FN at the and I like that it has FN at the end, just like mine. So I had to take that from here. So that's very cool. I learned that I kind of have a new appreciation and love for G.I. Joe 3 3/4 inch figures, as I bought quite a few when I went to that Winterfest, and I bought another one today that was complete. It was you remember Captain Gridiron? He was like the football player.
Yes.
He almost looked like a Packer, like a Green Bay Packer. I bought him today. So nice. Kind of have that Joe kind of. We'll see how it lasts. How long that lasts. But and then get a hold of me. Follow me on YouTube and that's Craven the Toy Hunt. For my weekly toy videos. I'm gonna try to start doing it weekly again, and then on Instagram, same thing, Craven the Toy Hunt.
All right, and then Frackin' Nerds, you can always find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Probably gonna put more on TikTok. You can find out more about me, Doc _Martin at Twitter, or now my own personal, so I don't have to post so much on Frackin' Nerds. Doc Martin FN on Instagram. That'll be just more myself for the world.
You're gonna post some nice, lovely songs that are for someone special.
No, I do that on my Facebook. That's what I do.
Thirst traps. I do like the Doctor Strange. The Doctor Strange getup you did. That was awesome.
That picture's old.
It is old.
Oh, is it? Oh.
I was I think that was when I first met him. He was talking about it.
Yeah.
It was a thirst trap. I was like, oh, wow. I like it, Doc. I gave it a thumbs up. It worked.
Well, all the guy nerds with that thing. So, yeah, that'll bring the show to a close. Well, then for Joshua and Adrian Martinez out there over in New York, our own class that craves that hunt, this is Doc Martin saying have a fracking good week.